Right, guys, this is my spooky improv story, Abandoned Mine. Thank you very much. Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Terry. Now, Terry was scared of the dark, and his family kept suggesting that they go on different field trips because his family loved the night, so they suggested field trips to forests in the night time. They suggested field trips to graveyards. It's not really a field trip, but they wanted to visit old Auntie Judith, I don't know, in the graveyard. And then one day they were like, hey, we're going to a local spooky abandoned mine. Would you like to come with us, Terry? Terry said, no, that sounds terrifying. I'm not doing that. What are you talking about? Terry's family said, come on, it'll be fun. Don't worry about it. What are you, chicken? Terry said, fine. I'm not chicken. I'll prove it to you. I'll show you that I'm not afraid. So they make their way to the spooky abandoned mine. Oh, and lightning strikes the rock around the abandoned mine, causing bits of rubble to fall around. Terry jumps in fright, and Terry's family laugh at him. Terry's sister said, haha, look at Terry, he's getting scared by a bit of rock and rubble. Yeah, whatever, says Terry. It's not like you didn't get scared. Lightning's terrifying. Whatever, I can handle a bit of electricity. I don't know why I said it like that. So they get on their hard hats and they get their flashlights out, like I do currently. Like, look at this shiz. And they make their way into the abandoned mine. And on their way in, they see bits of sparkle all around the inside of the mine. It's actually quite pretty, and for a little bit of time, Terry feels somewhat at peace because he enjoys sparkly things. He's like a magpie, but unfortunately, in the abandoned mine, his calm feelings didn't last for very long. They went further and further into the mine. His family even brought shovels, for when they got to the end, they could start shoveling in some more. But Terry was afraid. Terry had played a lot of Terraria and Minecraft, and he knew that you need what they call like the bars that keep the ceiling up. You need those things, otherwise the roof will collapse in on them and they'll get blocked in. So Terry was saying and pleading to his family, he was saying, guys, please, can we just go? Like, I think we've come far enough. And Terry's family started going in unison. Terry gave up and made his way back out of the mine. On his way, he collected a few bits of crystal from the walls because he thought they were pretty and he wanted at least a nice souvenir from the trip, even if his family were mean to him. He didn't want to stay in there any longer, so Terry made his way out through the entrance. And at that moment, a strike of lightning hit the abandoned mine and caused a rock fall of rubble and rock to block off the entrance to the cave. Suddenly, Terry could hear his family running. You could hear the pitter-patter, pitter-patter, pitter-patter run up. And you could hear bashing on the rock, bash, bash, bash. And Terry's family screaming, Terry, please help us. Terry, we're trapped. Terry's sister said, Terry, I'm sorry for calling you chicken, I'm so sorry. But please help us, Terry. We're so scared in this abandoned mine. Terry looked down at his sparkly crystals and stroked them gently. No, I think I've got a good enough souvenir. I don't think I need you guys to come back with me. What? Terry? How could you say that? Terry, we're your family. You can't leave us here. We're afraid. Oh, you're afraid? What are you, a chicken? Bawk, 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 bawk. And Terry turned around, got in his family's Ford Fiesta, put the pedal to the metal, and drove away into the sunset. And he threw one of his many crystals back behind him, and it flamed like in that scene in Back to the Future where the number plate flies off and there's like the flaming tire lines on the floor. And no one saw Terry's family ever again. I saw Terry in the supermarket the other day. He was paying for some Fortnite cards. What they called, like, V-Bucks. That's something else. No way, I think that was it. He was paying for some like V-Buck cards with his crystals in the supermarket. I don't know, man. But yeah, this is a true story. That's how I know it's a true story, because I saw him paying for the crystals, paying for the V-Buck cards with the crystals, and I saw this story in the news. I was like, sure enough, it's a true story. But yeah, guys, that was my spooky wooky story, Abandoned Mine. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you guys liked it. I think that was a good story. I think the past two stories have been pretty good, and I'm glad with that. Maybe it's the nighttime atmosphere that helps with the stories. But thank you guys. Before I forget, let's turn off the improv story. Thank you, Habek, for the prompt. That's very cute of a dance, 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 dance. Dance, dance till you're dead, dead, dead. And let's all have a cheer. Yay! We did it! Woo!